Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Devin from Naughty Boy Racing, and today we're going to try something a little different. We're going to start a new little mini-series called TOT, Tinkering on Toys, and today's first project is going to be the F350 King Ranch behind me. We're going to look at the four-wheeler, see what we're doing there, a little update on the race cars, and then we might run some RCs later. So let's get into it, guys. So yeah, this Tinkering on Toy series is just going to be a more relaxed vibe, just kind of keep you guys up to date on what's going around the race shop and then on the other toys we got, and it's just going to be kind of like a little vlog series. So as I said, the first project's going to be this F350 King Ranch that I got. I went ahead and took the rear door trim off because the front was already missing. And if you know anything about OEM door trim prices from Ford, they're absolutely ridiculous. And trying to find a King Ranch in like a junkyard or scrapyard is extremely difficult. First off, because people try to keep these things on the road for as long as possible, and when they do make it to the scrapyard, they are picked apart absolutely quicker than just about any other vehicle that's there, just because people want the parts off them so bad. So they're stripped clean in a matter of probably a couple days after arriving at the scrapyard. So I went ahead and just removed it. I think the truck looks a lot better without them anyway, and it was something I planned on doing for a while now. So now that they're removed, we have to remove the sticky residue that's on there, and it's not necessarily an easy task. You can kind of see it there, and this was off when I got the truck, so I don't know how long it's been off. But the rear door, you see it looks a lot better. There's still some there though. Went ahead and just scraped off as much as I could around the whole truck, and then I've been using Goo Gone and just kind of rubbing it with a microfiber towel and trying to get as much of that adhesive off as possible. I don't plan on it to be perfect, and if you can see the rest of the truck, there's obviously a lot of paint imperfections. This truck experienced a lot of sun fade as it came from Arizona, but I still want to go ahead and try to get this a little bit better. Then I want to follow the whole truck all the way around and fix both sides. Try to get it as best as I can. Before we do that though, I have added quite a bit to the truck since you last saw it and just the regular Naughty Boy Racing videos. I think the smart liners were already in there, not positive. I did go ahead and install kicker speakers all the way around in all four corners. And I added this cool little guy too. It's a 3D printed port or block, and then they add 2 cigarette lighters, 2 USB ports, and a little battery voltage thing down there. You can see it's running a little low. I've had the doors open, cleaning out everything, but that's really cool. I'll try to leave a link in the description for that guy if I can remember where I got it. It's a really cool part. I think it ran around $70 for this one. They have a little cheaper one with only 1 cigarette lighter, but anyone who owns these trucks know that typically it's just a square block with 1 cigarette lighter right there, and I ain't about that life. And only 2 cigarette lighters in the truck. It definitely needed 2 of them, 2 USB ports. Now we got multiple charging options in there. But aside from that, I did add some chrome and black power stroke that replaced the faded red and black ones. And then I also just got back from the scrapyard. And in the scrapyard, I picked up some black top covers for the sides of the bed rail. Got the little squares there, and then one for the tailgate, because this tan, to me at least, just is not doing the trick. If it was the same color as the two-tone bottom part, I would leave it, but this is a slightly different shade than that's a slightly different shade than that's a slightly different shade of this. That's a different shade of the front little bumper piece that goes above the chrome part. It bugs the crap out of me. So we're gonna just change these and this to black. They're pretty torn up anyway, and it literally only cost me $5 at the scrapyard for this, that, and the other side. For $5, we're going to black, baby. I'm gonna leave these on for a while though, because we are gonna do the bed liner in here. A nice little spray-in kit. Should be a lot easier to get around the ball. And then the little trailer plug. So that's what we're gonna do there. Anyway, I'm gonna pull up a chair, get my trusty Goo Gone here, and my little pad. This seemed to work pretty good, maybe a little better than the microfiber towel. Do some scrubbing. And we're just gonna get to work. We're gonna try to scrub off as much as this is possible. I'll show you guys a little bit of a speed up through there, doing a little bit of work, and then we'll go show you some other stuff and get tinkering on some other projects. Let's get into it. I actually left some Goo Gone on overnight, but I really don't think it did anything. Yeah, it's just rubbing and it's coming right back, so. Goo Gone. Now we just let it sit for a second. Go ahead and spray that side down too. Try not to get the Powerstroke logo. I don't want to have to buy a new one. Those things were expensive, and there was only one seller I found them that had black and chrome anywhere on the internet. And they weren't necessarily the cheapest thing in the world, so we gonna try to not spray that with Goo Gone. Guys, if you enjoy this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. It'll be somewhere, but it's definitely below this video. Helps you guys stay tuned on videos coming up. You already know. This is a very timely process. Like, extremely timely, and the results are very, very, very minimal. That being said, what color should we wrap it? Want something different and unique. Maybe a pattern. I'm thinking more so a color though. It is commercially registered, so I believe I can advertise my business on it in New York State, so I'll obviously have my logo on there. But what do you guys think? What color should it be? Want it to look cool, man. Okay. While the Goo Gone's drying, I'm gonna take these guys out here and just spray them with some ceramic coating. Get a nice little shine on the plastic and make them look all fancy. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm also gonna take you guys in here and show you what we're up to on the four-wheeler. While I go grab my ceramic coating here in a second. But come around the front, do got some bars welded up, start building the push bumper for the sprint car. There's our 305 block. But what we want is in here. Yeah, right there. Spray this on the plastic and hopefully give it a pretty good shine. It worked really good on the tailgate handle, so we're gonna just try it on here. It also has a really good like sour apple smell to it. Almost makes you want to drink it. As far as that stuff goes, it's not coming off easy. I think I'm gonna go try on the other side, get most of the big stuff off, and then call it good for now. And then we'll decide what we're gonna do from there. Because that stuff is a pain in the butt. So this side, it's actually nice to see a little bit of progress of stuff coming off. The other side, I think I'm down to such a low layer that it's just really hard and just not coming off. So I don't know, it might fade in after a couple washes. The other side, I might just need to compound and polish it, and that might actually get it off because it's just such a thin layer. Or maybe it's just faded where the adhesive was. Maybe it just worked into the paint, because there's really nothing really at all coming off the other side. Whereas this side, you can see little bits of adhesive that are still coming off and that bubbled up with the goof off. Oh yeah, boys, this one's gonna be really satisfying. Can you see all those little bubbles? Heck yeah, we're actually gonna see stuff being removed on this side. That'll be freaking awesome. Oh yeah, there we go. Getting rid of that top layer of adhesive. It's so satisfying to actually see something happen. All right, so I did the best I could. It actually looks like it's gonna turn out pretty decent. I'm out of microfiber towels, so I got a mitt, soapy on one side, a little watery on the other. Rinse it off, and we're going to get this little area all cleaned up, call it a day on this, and move on to another project. God, you gotta love the taste of Dawn Dish soap. Tastes amazing. Yum, yum, yum. Basically just try to clean up wherever the goo gone was on there. And we'll hit it with the rinse side. Not bad. Not bad. I gotta hope I can find something to dry it with, though. I think this is like my last microfiber anything, which I don't know where the rest of them went. I thought I had more than what I used to wash the truck the other day, but I guess not. Smack my mirror. See all the oil from the new road they put up here. Oil and stone. It's as fancy as KU gets. That unfortunately tears the crap out of your vehicle. But hey, so actually that stuff didn't turn out too awful. This is the worst of all four. I also have a really nasty scratch right there. I have to touch up with some paint a little later. That one came out pretty decent. This side actually came out better than the passenger side. Came out pretty decent. Still a little bit visible when you're up close, but honestly, you get like right here, just get a couple feet away, and you can't even really see it or notice it at all. But what you can notice is those big freaking door trim block pieces aren't there, so that's awesome. Come over here, got those trim pieces all coated in that ceramic stuff, and just sitting in the shade for about an hour now with that ceramic coating on them. They look way better. They're a lot darker, a lot richer color. So what I'm gonna do is go through and clean them again real good, get like that stain out and stuff. Then I'm gonna respray them, and they're gonna look so freaking awesome on this truck. I mean, grab this piece right here, take you over here. But this black is gonna look a lot better than that tan that don't match anything, you know? Boom, 10 times better. At least it matches the handle. So we'll take it. Alright guys, PD stopped by. We chatted by for a while with him. Heading over to the scrap pile now. Got a piece that came out of the trailer, and we're also gonna list that little guy for sale. Little fitting goes down inside the fuel cell. Don't need it. We're gonna go ahead and list it. Try to get some money. It's still brand new. Try to get a little bit of money go towards the big car. And I'm also gonna pull another couple things out of the trailer. I'll show you guys in a minute. Start listing a little bit for sale and try to start saving up and getting some money. It's really dark and I don't have a cord out here to the trailer, but I am trying to find a top toolbox chest to go on this thing. I'm actively searching out Marketplace for that to get some more storage for my tools. That little bulkhead we just listed sitting over there, and I'm actually gonna come grab this bearing carrier over here and go ahead and list that for sale as well. And try to get a couple bucks out of that. Probably go clean it up real quick too. As you can tell by the dirty sink, got the part all cleaned up, took the pictures. Now we're gonna go list it and try to make some money. All right guys, that is a wrap for today. Did a little bit more tinkering off camera. Family got home from a picnic thing, so I helped them unload. Other than that, I've just been listing stuff on eBay, and that's what I plan to do the rest of the night. Try to make a little bit of money for the big car and to move the hell out of New York State. So I hope you guys enjoy this little mini series. There's gonna be more to come, a little bit more action in it too as we keep going forward. Stay tuned. Also check down below in the description. If you can, go click on those links, go support what you can. Every dollar helps the channel keep going, helps build the race cars, put stuff on the truck, all that fun stuff.